Welcome to the Great Vacuum Cleaner Challenge. Shopvac, Cordless Handivac, vintage Electrolux, newer Miele, old Black & Decker, and a new low-end Bissell. Now the Shopvac is great. This thing's like almost 20 years old. You change the filters, it just keeps going and going. You just wouldn't want to lug it around your house. The noise would drive you crazy. And it's a bit cumbersome. Drywall dust, probably the worst thing you can vacuum up. It'll do it for a bit, then you have to clean the filter out. But hey, you wouldn't want to vacuum up drywall dust with your regular vacuum cleaner. Whatever, you got flooding, you have a major spill, Shopvac, you can suck up the water with it, even with the filter on it. So I call the Shopvac, it's really a Ridgid vac. A lot of reviewers do new stuff. Well, it's always good when it's new. This is a mid-1970s Electrolux. Still going strong. They still make them. I don't know, they're probably a couple of grand to buy the Electrolux Eris, because they also license out their name for a bunch of low-end stuff now. It actually has a fine dust filter, so it actually cleans the air too. I don't know if it's a HEPA filter, but it's still pretty good. After you vacuum with the Electrolux, you can actually feel that the air is cleaner and fresher. Still sucks well. We took it in, it wasn't working so well. It was the hose had leaks in it. I could still be using this Electrolux 40 years later. Now the company's called Eris. They're pricey, but again, this thing's lasted almost 50 years, and it still works fine. So there you go. And made in the USA. I think the new ones are still made in the USA. Bissell Clean View 2 Multicyclonic. It's a new vacuum, and it's a piece of junk. It's 100 and some odd bucks. Clogs up immediately. The fine dust filter clogs up almost after one or two vacuums. You're wondering, why is it not sucking at all? It comes apart and goes together okay, but the problem with this is, take it apart, you've got this filter here. Oh my god, every time this thing just becomes a bigger piece of junk. This just clogs up immediately with dust. It's almost useless. And they give you a couple of these to change. Well, they give you two of them. But it loses its suction almost immediately. So don't waste your money on this thing. Great when the filters are perfectly clean. As soon as they get a little bit of regular household dust in them, the thing just clogs up. A complete waste of money. Then there's an old Black & Decker Cordless. Compared to that, it was a fraction of the price of the Dyson. We've pooched it because I haven't kept the batteries on charge. You kind of got to keep the thing on charge. Still works. Doesn't filter the air very well. Tiny little filter, just for picking up little things. It's not going to trap a lot of fine dust. It lasted for years, did well. Then we got the Dyson Cordless. The Dyson. That they've done an excellent job in advertising. This one has two filters. I don't know if their new one has two filters or not. And they advertise that it's almost like a HEPA, or that it takes out all the little dust bugs that you could possibly want taken out. 1,500 engineers came up with a 4-minute vacuum. Even though my drill I can change the batteries in, but this one, no. Even their new one, can't change the batteries yet. That's not a new concept. Yeah, the top comes off if you don't tape it down. It's already broken in here, the handle's broken. This one has, you have to hit a button. And I realize, I'm like, what have they done with this filter? They've got a little piece of plastic there. Then I realize, all this engineering is so that a blue light can turn on the back of the thing, instead of, because they have another light on it. But no, they had you gotta have the blue light on the back for max mode. Call me crazy, but who would use a vacuum in low mode, especially this one? Why would you ever use it not in its full mode?
Now with this powerful digital motor, a new era begins.
The problem with Dyson is they try to tell you how great their engineering is, but then they just change it. They just want you to buy the new one, the next one. It's like an iPhone. They don't build it to last. This one, the battery lasts 4 minutes. The new ones, they've made them so the battery actually lasts. It's easy to empty though. It is a bagless, so you're not paying money for bags. So you can't store this one when you have this one on the vacuum cleaner. The only way it goes is like that.
So powerful, in fact, we've stopped developing cordless.
They didn't design it that well in the first place, so they keep redesigning it. So now they've got a new one out, different filter system. Still doesn't have an interchangeable battery though. Unbelievable. Miele works well. It's made in Germany. The only problem was with the extendable handle. The arm broke on the first one. It was covered under warranty. This one is broken again. So other than that, it's been good. It's triple filter, HEPA filter. After you vacuum with the Miele, you can feel the clean air too. You can smell it. So it's got the bag, not the most environmentally friendly, but you know you're throwing out your dirt. And then it's got a fine dust filter there, another filter there, and even one extra filter there. So it works extremely well. Again, not a new vacuum cleaner. We've had it for about 3 or 4 years. Dyson, made in Malaysia. Miele, made in Germany. Those Electrolux Eris, the good ones, made in the USA. But I still have mine. Dyson told you to make this right, but they obviously didn't because they keep changing the design. Miele sticks to the same design, pretty much. They have a few models. They sell them at Costco. Go with this one.